Zhang Xiang. Don't think Feng Yang can't survive without you. To tell you the truth, I have been online friends with Zhang San for years. He's actually coming to see me soon. I wonder, when our partners find out, who they will choose, you or me.
Mo Yun thinks she's cleaning up the foam, but she's actually firing its strongest pillar.
She's purging parasites to prove her power, but she's about to fire the only man who makes this firm untouchable. Back from chess to a panic call, I meet a princess who's never heard of my reputation.
怎么回事啊？你本来就马虎，现在还又是烂事呢，你当我事你赔得起吗？
哎呦，思想你别生气嘛，你等着，我现在去给你找嘛。哎呀，你在这等会儿啊，我去给你找。
He looks like he's off a construction site. He thinks he's untouchable? Not on my watch. I'm tossing this bad apple out.
你是不是也犯过啊？没。找到这个女人。哎，顾总。
I've already got a master of laws lined up to take his place. This firm is going to be professional, with or without him. Everyone's obsessed with lawyer Zhang. My father gave me this chance, and I won't crawl back to him.
考驾照的时候被人用车撞了一下，对，那人还给我同学了联系方式，让我找他联系赔偿的事。这不是
My online princess needs help. She has no idea her idol, Zhang San, is the man she just blacklisted. If she wants to play games, I'm the master of the board. Let's see how she reacts when she finds out who's really saving her skin.
I'm about to meet the real Zhang San, the genius who's going to save the Gu case and prove I was right to fire that slacker. But the moment I open my mouth to brag, the ghost of my past walks right through the door.
你的话，
我不管你有多少男。
She's snooping through my phone. I've tolerated her for her father's sake, but my patience has a limit.
什么多少钱？难道他是想花钱买我？怪得我刚才还以为他是个好人。我是缺钱，但我只挣。
I'm telling him Zhang San is replacing him. I want to see his defeat when he faces a real legend.
I look at the profile picture she's so proud of, the stockings, the chat history. It's her. My boss is my online princess. The irony is so thick, I can taste it. If I reveal the truth now, will she die of embarrassment or finally realize she's been fighting her only savior? The real trial hasn't even started yet.
真是奇怪，老板今天找这么多代驾干嘛呀？这是第几个了？找来了也不用，难道代驾也要合眼缘？
顾总，你看这个，就这个吧。
I look at my boss, Mo Yun, and all I can see is that profile picture of her in black stockings. My online princesses is currently busy firing me, her only savior, because she thinks I'm a lazy parasite. The irony is so thick I could choke on it, but I'll let her play her little game for now. She really thinks being the chairman's daughter gives her the right to dismantle the firm's only hope.
Zhang Xiang is impersonating Zhang San. I won't let this slacker insult my intelligence.
对不起，对不起。李翰，怎么又是你啊？
这次你身边没有浮夸使者，我想干什么就干什么啊
Lin Wanru just paid 10 million for this fraud. Why would she waste a fortune on him?
说我早点回来就睡觉。
你确定？
确定啊，骗你干嘛？
Wanzhou acts like she owns me now. Mo Yun is starting to doubt herself, so I'll keep her guessing.
顾总稍等。
If he's really Zhang San, I've made a huge mistake. I need to fix this. But Liu is whispering poison in my ear.
顾实验在你们的平台叫过代驾，我需要你帮我篡改一下那天的订单信息。
这不太合规啊！况且，我可不敢得罪顾总。
Liu is a pawn sent to destroy the firm. I can't let Wanzhou get caught in the crossfire.
你是真不够朋友啊！说好了跟我一起单身一辈子，你罚酒罚酒！你顾上铁树开了花要结婚，那圈里得有多少姑娘伤心的睡不着觉啊！
别胡说八道啊！
我这看你也不像开心的样子。
Ye Qian arrives and drops a bombshell that leaves everyone speechless and makes me look like a player.
来。
Ye
会又叫大家明吧？
谁？
一个路痴。
Ye Chen is telling the world I got fired. It's humiliating, but it keeps the heat off my mission.
The firm is falling apart. I thought firing Zhang Xiang would bring order, but instead it's triggered a mass exodus. My best lawyers are resigning in protest, claiming they only stayed because of him. I'm standing in an empty office, realizing that my pride might have just cost me my father's legacy.
你们找谁啊？
Liu is too eager while the firm bleeds. I'm starting to see the predator behind his mask.
你可得好好给他吃药，明白吗？
明白，你放心好了。除非你把这些酒全喝了。
Ye Qian arrives, claiming to be Zhang San's student. Is she here to save us, or is this another trap?
合助理啊，做空那家代驾平台的股票。
The trap is set. Can Mo Yun handle the truth about her savior?
明白，明白，我会尽快去办。
The trial is just beginning, and while Mo Yun thinks she's found a lifeline in Ye Qian, she has no idea I'm the one pulling the strings from the shadows. I've been digging into Tian Corporation, and the trail leads straight to Fuhui Capital. This isn't just a copyright case, it's a corporate ambush. If they lose today, the real masterminds are going to lose their composure, and that's exactly when I'll strike.
还好没换锁。
I'm desperately trying to save my father's firm, but I don't realize that the enemy is already inside the house. Liu Tianyi is plotting with Tian Zhong to swap the evidence. They don't just want to win the case, they want to swallow Feng Yang whole while my father is away. They're betting everything on this one move.
Liu calls me a stray dog, but stray dogs have sharp teeth. I'm fighting for the truth now.
让全省城的人都知道，是你奸佞，是你奸佞亲手逼死了自己的亲生父亲。别再喊了！哎呀！
The defense is turning the tables, claiming that sandbox games are all the same and that we are the real plagiarists. They've even fabricated development records to show they started first. The gallery is whispering, and the judge looks skeptical. My heart is sinking. Is this how it ends?
别扫兴了，我说了，手放开。出来。
哎呀，那你干嘛呀？我在工作呢。
手机拿来。
Liu is celebrating, but he forgot about Ye Qian. Don't let me down, stop that gavel.
嫌我胖，我一定要保住妈妈留给我最后的东西。
Ye Qian is challenging the evidence, but I'm distracted by Zhang Xiang whispering in the corner. He's talking about hidden cameras and some hobby of his. It's absurd and unprofessional, yet he looks so confident. Does he really have the proof that will save us?
Liu is caught red-handed. I'm enjoying his panic. This is what happens when you play with the big boys.
The truth is out, and Mrs. Gu is giving Liu what he deserves. Yet, he's still barking threats.
Justice wins, but the game isn't over. The mastermind is going to be furious.
Liu was working against me. I'm firing him, but he's just laughing in my face. It's a coup. Liu Tianyi has turned my entire staff against me. One by one, they're resigning, claiming they only follow him. I'm standing in my own office, watching my father's legacy crumble as they walk out the door. He's telling me Feng Yang doesn't belong to the Mo family anymore. Zhang Xiang is Zhang San. The man I fired is the legend I needed. My pride cost us everything.
Liu is threatening Mo Yun. Not on my watch. Time to end this farce. The war with the Zhaos has begun. The real battle starts now. Liu Tianyi thinks the Zhao family is his shield, but he's about to learn that no one is safe from the truth. The war has just begun, and I'm stepping into this trap to pull Mo Yun out before she gets burned. You want a piece of the legendary Zhang San? Here I am. I was terrified, watching Liu's eyes go completely wild. Then I saw him, Zhang Xiang, the man I fired for being a slacker, standing there like he owned the place. For the first time, I didn't see a loser. I saw a lifeline.
Liu is losing his mind. He doesn't want money or a way out. He wants a trophy. He wants the man who humiliated him in court to crawl into his cage. He's predictable. Small men always crave a bigger stage for their revenge. I'll give him what he wants for now. If a trade is what it takes to get her to safety, I'll walk into that cage with a smile.
I need this snake to focus on me, not the trembling girl. Seeing him offer his life for mine changed everything. I'm the one feeling like a burden now. Time to settle the bill. I found my opening. It was a blur of motion. Zhang Xiang didn't just fight, he dismantled them. He was cold, efficient, and terrifying. I realized then that the man I'd been insulting for weeks was a predator I never should have provoked.
The danger is over, but the firm is bleeding out. Every contract is turning into smoke. I tried to swallow my pride, hoping he'd laugh it off, but his eyes were like ice. She thinks a half-hearted apology fixes everything. If apologies worked, I'd be out of a job.
While Mo Yun is pouting, I'm back in the shadows. We're tracking the man who hired Liu, but I didn't expect a confession in the middle of a stakeout. Lin Wanru, he's choosing the worst possible time to get sentimental. The confession was cut short by a much darker reality. Zhao Nan doesn't do second chances. Liu Tianyi was a failed tool, And in Zhao's world, failed tools are disposed of. It's a brutal reminder of who we're really up against. Zhao Nan's senses are sharp. One wrong move, and we had to disappear fast. The streets aren't safe. Wanru thinks we're on a date while I'm trying to stay alive.
I saw them heading for a hotel. I couldn't let it go. I had to follow them.
Walking into an adult-themed hotel with 2 women was not the retreat I had in mind.
I walked into that room ready for a fight. I don't care about the danger or the scandal. I'm not letting some socialite steal my man. If I have to mark my territory in a love hotel, so be it. I'm trapped in a 10 square meter room with 2 women who want to tear each other's hair out. Zhao Nan's assassins are outside, and I'm more afraid of what's happening inside. I know his weaknesses. If Wanru plays the partner, I'll play the girl who knows what he likes.
They're treating me like a prize. It's a full-blown civil war in this hotel room. Ye Jian found the prop whip, and now I'm getting bullied by my own legal team. Seeing him squirm was actually the most fun I've had all week. He thinks he can just play with our feelings while we're out here risking everything for him? Not a chance. Consider this a very physical reminder of who's in charge.
The jokes ended when Ye Qian dropped the real bombshell. We finally have a link between Liu Tianyi's bank account and the Gentle Cloud Villa case. This isn't just about a law firm anymore. It's about a massive money laundering scheme.
Lin Longtian. That's the name on the transfers. He was at the villa the day everything went south. We finally have the thread that leads straight to Zhao Nan's throat. But the closer we get to the truth, the more dangerous the game becomes. We have the evidence, but will we live long enough to use it? The real hunt begins now. Lin Longtian is the thread leading to Zhao Nan's throat, and the hunt starts at this Red Romance KTV. I told the girls to stay back, but Lin Wanru has a mind of her own. She insists on walking into this den of thieves with me. Lin Longtian is gloating about his luck. Time to crash his winning streak. Wanru drops $1 million and calls me husband. The look on his face is priceless. I treat her like a trophy to sell the act. Lin Longtian is hooked. I'm playing the desperate degenerate. Lin Longtian is loving every second of it. The snake suggests a new stake, my wife. He's walking straight into my trap.
没事吧？
He's proud of his cheating, but he's just confessed to a crime on camera. He talked too much. While he gloated, the police were already surrounding the building. Lin ran straight into a cleanup crew. This just became a murder investigation.
Seeing him risk his life made me realize how much I need him. I couldn't keep it inside. She's pouring her heart out, but we're in the middle of a war zone. I have to keep her safe, even if it means playing the cold-hearted jerk one more time. I'm not losing the man I love.
Ye Qian made it worse by suggesting she drug me. I'm surrounded by terrifying women. Zhao Nan is at the hospital to finish the job. This ends now. Zhao thinks he's above the law, but I never come to a fight without backup. Zhao Nan is about to face the Mo family's reckoning. Zhao Nan thinks he can play God in my city and treat the law like a suggestion. But he's about to find out that the Mo family and I don't take kindly to threats against our own. He corners us in the hospital, thinking he has the upper hand because the cameras are off. He actually has the nerve to try and buy off Mo Yun and Lin Wanru right in front of me. He offers them wealth and status like there's some cheap prizes in his hotel room. He's not just a criminal. He's a delusional narcissist who thinks everyone has a price.
I've seen some lowlifes in my time, but Zhao Nan is in a league of his own. When he realizes his money won't work, he resorts to what he knows best, brute force. He orders his thugs to grab us, turning a hospital hallway into a battlefield. The chaos is instant. Zhang Xiang is fighting them off, and I'm screaming for the law he represents. But Zhang Nan doesn't care about the rules until they're wrapped around his neck.
The sirens stop him for now. He's retreating, but this isn't over. It's just getting fatal. Lin Longtian is finally awake, and he's terrified. He knows Zhao Nan doesn't leave loose ends, and a hospital bed is no shield. I have to break him down to build a case. I tell him straight. The only way he survives is by putting Zhao Nan behind bars. He finally cracks. The truth is out. Zhao Nan is a murderer. But the evidence is a videotape held by his sister, Zhao Mei. Now, the race is on to find her before Zhao Nan's cleanup crew does.
While Zhang Xiang is interrogating the brother, the sister is facing a nightmare of her own. Zhao Nan's thugs have already tracked her down. They're not just looking for a tape, they're looking to break her. They mock her, telling her that her brother is already at the crematorium.
Zhao Mei is brave, holding onto that tape as her only lifeline to justice. The situation turns violent in a heartbeat. They start pulling her around, ready to do the unthinkable just to silence a witness. I get there just as the shadows are closing in. I'm just a passing lawyer, but I've got enough weight to crush this operation.
Zhang Xiang is playing legal chess with a thug who wants $1 million to walk away. He thinks a piece of paper makes his extortion legal. He doesn't realize he's trying to lecture a master of the law on how debt works.
Usury is illegal. By law, this debt is dead, and so is their leverage.
Zhang Xianghe has it under control. He recorded everything and identified Zhao Ge as a lapdog. The moment he drops his name, Zhang Xiang the heir leaves the room. These thugs know exactly who he is now, the man who's going to dismantle their entire organization.
Zhao Mei hands over the USB drive, the proof we need. I'll deliver justice personally. The footage is worse than I imagined. Zhao Nan's depravity turns my stomach. He walks away, leaving his followers to finish the job. He thinks he's clean because he didn't pull the trigger himself, but this video puts him right at the center of the crime.
Mo Wuyu thinks the video is a slam dunk for self-defense, but Zhang Xiang sees the traps. The dagger came from behind Qi Hanfeng's back, not the table. In a courtroom, that's the difference between a desperate reaction and a calculated setup. He wants total acquittal. but will the hidden dagger cut our case to pieces?
That 12-centimeter dagger is the only thing standing between Chi Han-feng and the total acquittal I promised. I walk into this prison cell, not just as his lawyer, but as his last hope. He's already surrendered to fate, but I'm here to tell him the battle hasn't even begun. The look in his eyes changes instantly. With the evidence from Lin Langtian, overturning this nightmare is finally within reach. But a video isn't a magic wand. I need to know why a regular kid was carrying a restricted weapon in the first place. If I can't justify that blade, the prosecution will paint him as a cold-blooded killer waiting for an excuse. He claims it was for self-defense against Jiaonan's loan sharks. It's a start. But in court, intent is everything.
Zhang Xiang pushes the boy. To him, 16 stabs look like a trapped animal's last stand. The kid collapses into tears. His mind went blank the moment they touched his mother. It wasn't a plan, it was a total loss of control.
To win, I need the right judge. I'm leveraging my relationship with Lin Guojian. He's onto me. But he doesn't realize how far I'm willing to go to get what I want. Old man Lin is stubborn, so I'm using family pressure to get to the judge. The door is open. Time to meet Judge Zhang.
Zhang Xiang is harassing the judge as a fake driver to push her buttons. He's setting a trap, and Zheng Xueling has no idea she's already walking into it.
I want her to feel vulnerable. I follow her home, letting fear build before I drop the mask. Confusion replaces terror. Now she'll listen to my theory.
Zhang Xiang is using shock tactics to make her feel real danger.
你个女大学生怎么出来干代驾呀？
谁让他命不好，有个烂赌。
She's furious, but for the first time, she's actually questioning her own rigid perspective.
If I were a killer, she'd be fighting for her life. Tonight, I give her a reason to trust me.
先生，您好吗？
The bridge is built. Now we just have to survive the courtroom.
The trial begins. Zhang Xiang isn't asking for mercy. He's demanding total acquittal. The crowd thinks he's crazy, but Zhang Xiang is just getting warmed up.
Jiaonan is sitting there like he owns the place, until I mention the video clip. Suddenly, the god of the city looks like he's seen his own funeral. He knows exactly what's on that drive, and he's terrified of the truth. His panic is the best evidence I have. If he's this scared, the video is even more damning than I thought.
Jiaonan is desperate and threatening us, but the judge orders the video to be played. The Zhao family's brutality is finally laid bare.
The video shows the assault on the mother, but the prosecution isn't finished. They argue that once the victim was incapacitated, the defenses became an execution. They're trying to pin a premeditated murder charge on a kid who was just trying to survive. They're treating a human being like a machine with an off switch. I won't let them get away with it. I have to make the court feel the adrenaline. I force them to look at the humiliation Chi Han-feng's mother endured, and the physical threats he faced. When you're a trapped animal, there is no logic, only the desperate need to save the person you love. It was an uncontrollable state of mind, pushed to the edge by a monster who thought he was above the law.
Zhang Xiang exposes the illegal usury. Jiaonan wanted to destroy lives, not just collect debt. Retaliation is coming.
Jiaonan might think he can burn this courtroom down with his glare, but I've already set his empire on fire. I'm not just here to defend the boy. I'm here to expose the blood-soaked foundation of Fuhui Capital. Look at these numbers, they aren't just interest rates. They are the shackles used to enslave a family. The evidence is a noose. Jiaonan isn't just a creditor. He's a predator who used violent debt collectors to push Chi Han-feng into a mental abyss. When you corner a wounded animal, you can't be surprised when it finally bites back.
The prosecution labels him a killer because he didn't calm down during the struggle.
Logic is for the safe. Look at the pain of a son watching his mother being violated. Jiaonan drops his mask and threatens us. He doesn't realize he's become the nail.
这个是顾总的劳斯莱斯，小心点啊。
I just smile and tell him to check the time. His empire isn't just crumbling in this courtroom. It's being dismantled piece by piece on the outside as we speak.
Lin Langtian strips away Zhaonan's protection. The god of the city is finally exposed.
闭嘴，开车。
哎，我还没上车呢。
Zhao Mei is testifying. The walls are collapsing under the weight of Jiaonan's sins.
The predator is now the prey. The investigation team is already at his office.
Justice is restored. Chi Han-feng's act is recognized as self-defense, and he can finally breathe.
Zhang Nan is rotting in jail. Zhang Xiang is back to playing chess with my father. He calls himself the outlaw lunatic, and for once, I have to agree. He played a dangerous game and won, but he's about to face a challenge even he can't litigate his way out of.
Facing sharks is easy. Facing the women I ghosted for a month is the real-life sentence. Is Jiaonan just a pawn?